Hey guys, it's Kaza or Sapphire Mooncraft, and today we're making a little moon charm inspired by my logo. And here it is. This craft is actually a collab video with some amazing crafters, so please check them out. I'll leave the links to their videos down in the description below, and also please follow them on Instagram. So without further ado, let's get started. First you want to grab some yellow and white clay, and for this I'm using Primo and Fimo. It really doesn't matter what you use though. Next you want to add some translucent white clay and mix it in. Now you should have something that looks a bit like this colour here. Next you want to cut off a bit of the clay, and we're going to use these to make the craters later. We're going to make a flat back moon charm here, so roll out your clay into a ball and then flatten it gently with your finger until it's a flat round shape. To make the small eyes, I'm grabbing my dotting tool and making two small indents. At this point, if you have any dust or lint getting on your clay, just get some rubbing alcohol onto a Q-tip and just wipe it off your clay. I rolled out a small ball of black clay from the eyes, and I'm just putting it in where I made the indents. Next I'm going to add some cheeks using some pink clay, and I've just rolled it into a ball and pressed it down next to the eyes. This is what your piece should look like so far. Roll out a really thin snake of black clay and cut it as long as you want the mouth to be. I'm just shaping the clay with my needle tool and then popping it on the face. To make the craters, take a small piece of the same coloured clay, roll it into a ball and flatten it out. Then put it where you want on your little charm and place your dotting tool where you want to make the indent, and you have a little crater. I'm using the same technique here to make another crater. You can get really creative here and vary the sizes and shapes and do whatever you like on your charm. Now if you want to make this into a charm, this is where you put in your eye pin. Seeing as I don't have one, I'm going to just bend some metal wire into the shape of an eye pin and put it in the top using some liquid Fimo to secure it in. While our little moon charm is baking in the oven, we're going to make the sapphire that you can see on my logo as well. Here I'm just rolling some light blue clay out into a ball and rolling it out. Then you want to cut out the shape of the sapphire that you can see in my logo. This part with the sapphire is optional. If you just want the moon charm without the sapphire, then feel free to stop here. Now if you look on the logo, you'll see that the sapphire has a few small details and lines on it, so I'm just trying to recreate these with a needle tool. Now I'm just using some dark blue chalk pastel, and with a paintbrush I'm just going to rub some on the outside to give it some shading. Once your little moon is completely baked, take it out of the oven and put some liquid Fimo on so we can secure the sapphire onto it. To make sure that the sapphire doesn't droop while baking, take some already baked clay and put it under so it holds up the shape. Once everything is completely baked, take some sandpaper or nail file and rub the back. This part is optional, but I'm going to coat my charm in a few layers of glaze. I'm sure you've noticed that there's a bit of white in the eyes now. I just took a needle tool, dabbed it in some white acrylic paint and just dabbed it on the eyes. And you're all done. You have your very own kawaii moon charm inspired by my Sapphire Mooncrafts logo. I really love how this came out. It's such a cute and simple craft. Thank you very much for watching, you guys. If you've liked this video, please give it a like, subscribe and comment. And if you tried to make this, please tag me on Instagram so I can see your wonderful creations.